Little House on the Prairie is popular again, a half century after the original series starring Michael Landon.
Well, the reboot on Netflix has some new elements, including an unusual kind of artwork crafted by a Midstate woman. We've met her before. Here's Seth Kaplan.
We're in Glen Rock Borough.
York County.
Yes.
Lucy Cadwallader, whose hair art we first learned about back in 2010.
I don't look at it as how many hairs am I counting to make a piece, because it's literally in the thousands.
Even then, she'd already been doing it for decades.
We started in 1992. We wanted to get the kids away from the TV and doing something on the weekend, so we started in Civil War reenacting and learned that they had jewelry specifically for mourning the loss of a loved one.
Jewelry made of the lost loved one's hair.
So I have some original pieces, necklaces from the Victorian period. So the hair holds up quite well.
Victorian, as in Queen Victoria, who had art made from the hair of her dear husband Albert, who died in 1861 when the Civil War had just started. Hair art spread from England to America, where there were a lot of people to mourn.
A memento, like the watch chains. A lady would have some of her hair made into a watch chain for her husband's pocket watch. In the year 2000, Philadelphia had a hairball convention. There was a lady there from Sweden who was doing a demonstration.
Next thing Lucy knew, she was in Sweden learning.
That's all it took. I have 70 hairs counted, human hairs counted per group. I have 16 groups. 2 over 3, 2 over 1, 2 over 3 over 4, 2 over 1.
A lot of muscle memory there.
Oh yeah, it's good for the brain. And little by little, I'm not going to say I mastered the art, but I'm comfortable with my pieces. And
I'll say you mastered the art.
well, it never. I approach it from a historical point of view. I respect that time period.
Which brings us to this.
This is a pattern I would have used to make the bracelet for Caroline in Little House on the Prairie.
Not just hypothetical. She got an email of folks making this.
How will we ever know till we try?
Had heard about this.
And I completely thought it was my daughter or a friend playing a trick on me.
It wasn't.
So I contacted them back and said, it'd be a huge honor, how can I help?
The assignment?
And we would like you to construct a hair bracelet similar to what they would have worn back then in that specific hair color. And they sent me a picture of the sister, and then I matched it with hair extensions, because you don't expect a movie star to send their locks of hair.
They needed 3 of them.
One for Caroline, one for her stunt double, and then one as an extra if something were to happen.
Welcome to Independence, Mr. Ingalls.
Finally, season 1 dropped, and yes,
I binge watched. I watched the whole 8. I started at around 2 in the morning. I must confess. Founders Day episode, she's holding a baby, and it's very prevalent there.
you can see it right there in the trailer. Lots of other Lucys, you might say, crafted all the other details.
And it was so nice. They found local artisans to do this, not, big name people.
Not an assembly line.
No, definitely not an assembly line, no.
Her interest in Little House started long ago.
I used to watch that with my mom at night. She always supported my art.
So Lucy knows a thing or two about missing someone.
Definitely get feedback from most of my clients. And the most rewarding would be helping someone who's grieving, when they've gotten back to me and said, that really helped.
As for Little House, season 2 is in production, and yes, Lucy is a part of it.
And again, can't disclose what they wanted made, but there's quite a bit more.
You're going to get me to watch Little House on the Prairie.
I hope so. I hope so. It's a good story. It's wholesome. I think it's what people need now. People helping one another and looking out for each other.
And Lucy?
I love what I do. I found my niche.
In York County, Seth Kaplan.
Enjoy what you do, and it won't seem like work.
ABC 27 News.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27, and we're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the home page, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.